uses our Christmas parade called Sound of Angels. What I'm going to do as we are transitioning into concert band, what we just did, we just left marching band behind us. Okay, that was it. It's going to be concert band from now on. What I'd like to do is just mention a little bit, since we just heard a little bit of marching band, a little bit about this season. Some of you may not be aware of the history of the program. Some of you are new to the program. You have freshmen who are in the marching band this year. And so there are a lot of things that you may not be aware of, and the growth that's taken place in the program in the last 4 years. I'm going to ask for a show of hands in the band. I didn't tell them I was going to do this, but I want you to see something. I'd like all of the seniors to raise their hands. We got 14 seniors in this band. All right, you put them down. All right, I want you to see. 4 years ago, my first year here at Airport High School, they were freshmen. And we began a process of growing the program, so to speak. And it started off a little bit rocky for us. We were getting to know each other, and we experienced some success that year. And we fell short on some things that we had set as goals. But we still had a pretty good year overall. I had upperclassmen that came to me, and they thanked me for the year. They had probably the best year that they've had since they've been in the program, and I felt good about that. I'm glad they were able to experience that. But something that I want you to understand is this year, this group of kids plus our color guard placed 11th at state finals. That's 11th out of about 48 3A students. What you also need to know is that's the highest finish for Airport High School since 2005. So this has been I was speaking to one of the parents of seniors just a little while ago, and I want you to know that in the past 4 years, I have watched some major changes in the seniors that are in this group. And I'm watching changes now and growth and development in some of the younger kids. But the seniors, I've been able to watch them from day one high school, up until this point, their senior year. And it has been a pleasure to see the growth in them as people. There have been kids in this band program, when they came to me, were real shy. That you hardly ever heard them speak a word. And now they'll go around the band room, they'll punch somebody in the arm, and they're picking on people. I mean, they come out of their shell, so to speak. And they've become part of the family. And it's nice to see kids grow in that way, where now they're not afraid to walk up to someone and talk to them, much less punch them in the arm, make fun of them and talk about their ugly feet or whatever. But it's been a lot of fun watching these kids develop over the last 4 years, and I'm looking forward to what's going to come from the underclassmen. Now, I'm going to mention some of the awards that they won this year. Actually, I'm going to mention them all because it takes too long, because we had a good year. I want you to know that we've been to several contests, and when you look at all of the contests that we went to collectively, we took just about everything that was capable. Okay, we've had first place finish, we've had best color guard, we've had best percussion, we've had best horn line. We won our first division championship this year. So there's been a lot of success that we have experienced this year. But there's something I want to talk about, and I want you to know, I spoke to Dr. Parker. I know he's in here. I saw him earlier today. There was something that bothered me, and because it just didn't seem right. But for the last 7 or 8 years, and I'm going to leave some of that out because it's neither here nor there, but for the last 7 or 8 years, the Airport high school marching band has won Best Band at the Parade of Lights in a row. Okay? We didn't win it this year. We did not win it this year. What we did was we took first place overall. And I think, according to my sources, that that's the first time that's happened here at Airport High School with this marching band. So I'm very pleased with what these kids have achieved, and I hope that what they've experienced this year and the success and the growth that they've experienced, they will be able to carry with them throughout their lives. No matter where life takes them, at least they can look back and say, I was a part of something special. I was an important part of something special. We're going to go ahead and jump into the concert here. I've run my mouth